We have been reporting how several big banks have stopped foreclosing on mortgages, at least for now, because they're not sure the paperwork is correct. Well, now there's growing pressure on the banks to root out the cases of alleged mortgage fraud. This has become a huge mess that will impact millions of homeowners. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is here to tell us what it means for us. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, Maggie.
How did we get here?
It started long ago, and this is the thing that people need to keep in mind. This mortgage mess and all of these banks with mortgages and problems and potential fraud taking place, this didn't start yesterday, but we became aware of it recently because of all of the problems in the overall housing market. But it started long ago when banks were going out, giving out loans to anyone and everyone to buy a home, exactly, and then they started repackaging them, cutting them up, slicing and dicing them, selling them off to new people, and what that was a very lucrative business, but now it's come home to roost.
Who are the biggest offenders?
Well, the biggest banks that service loans are Bank of America. It is the biggest bank in this country. On top of that, you have Wells Fargo, you have GMAC, Ally Financial is the company, and Citigroup. These are the biggest banks in the country right now that are servicing loans, and many of them probably own loans that people who are watching right now have.
Yeah, because if you, let's say you got your mortgage from Bank of America initially,
Sure.
That doesn't mean that B of A has your mortgage now. How do you know?
That's the important thing to realize, because what that original mortgage note that you signed when you basically buy your home, who owns that now is important, because whomever owns that now is the only bank that can legitimately foreclose on you. So there's a website now that's been set up called where'sthenote.com. Where'sthenote.com is where you want to go to look up exactly who owns your mortgage note, and you put in your personal information. I vetted this site. Literally, it's been up for a day now, Maggie. Literally hundreds of thousands of people have visited this site already because it is useful.
What should I do with that information? Why should I know that?
Well, first of all, even if you don't think you're facing foreclosure or dealing with some sort of mortgage fraud, this is an important thing for any homeowner to know, because it's important to know, obviously, who you're paying out your money to every month and whether or not that's legitimate. If you think you have actually come in contact with mortgage fraud, or you've been the victim of that, you need to reach out to your attorney general. Like we've been talking about here on the show and reporting, 50 attorneys generals from all the states in the country are now pursuing this. They're investigating it. If you think you've been a victim, you need to let them know. That will help and aid them in their investigation.
Very quickly, where are mortgage rates today?
4.27% is where the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is. It is at a low of all-time records. So
do you think it'll go up because of these investigations?
Likely, the investigations themselves won't have an impact on the number. What will have an impact on the number is the Federal Reserve and its interest rate policy.
And of course, we're all watching that too.
Yes.
Rebecca Jarvis, thank you so much.